Over the years, as I've developed my writing practice, I've found that there are tools that I love to use that help make a huge difference to the way I approach my work and the things that have made a huge difference to me. And some of them may not appear to be tools, but whatever you use that works for you to help you get your writing done, it's a tool. Whatever you use on a daily basis, it's your tool. It's something that works for you. So I'm going to share with you today the tools that I use most times when I'm writing. Now, one of my favorite ones has got to be my typewriter. I love this, and the reason I use it, yes, it's very analog, and using it on a regular basis has just made a huge difference for me because it has slowed me down. And yes, it does have that little bell. But when it comes to using it, I tend to use it for the times when I'm drafting an idea, when I have a story in my head that I need to work out and think about. This is when I tend to get the typewriter out because I slow down. I can't just type away and then delete. I have to think about each stroke, each time I hit the key, what I'm putting on the paper. I do find when I use my Mac, when I use my keyboards for drafting a story, my mind is racing along and I'm thinking about things not quite so fully, I suppose you could say, because they're just so easy to delete. But when I use the typewriter, it means I'm more conscious of each word I'm putting down on the page. So for me, using my typewriter is perfect because it slows me down. And I do feel more connected to what I'm writing. I feel more connected to my work. And yes, the idea may change, but that's fine. It's just sitting down, taking time to think about what I'm putting on the paper and develop my story. I don't think you can beat a good book to help you find words when you're stuck for something and you just need that word that tells the story perfectly. But I have a tool I use regularly and it's called Word Hippo. I have put a link to it in the show notes, and this is an application I use all the time. When I'm stuck for something, when I'm trying to think of a particular description and the word eludes me, I will always come to Word Hippo and type something out, and it will come up with a whole stream of words perhaps that I haven't thought of. If there's something that I think is perfect, I'll click on it and then it will open up and it will show me words that are similar to that or other alternatives. And then you can click the more button and then it will bring up more words for you. It is definitely a tool for writers. Excellent if you love games like Scrabble, etc. I perhaps shouldn't really give you that idea, but it is brilliant. I definitely would recommend this, especially if you are editing and you just want to make some changes to some of the words that you have written. Post-it notes. All I can say is I can't get enough, and I always use them, particularly for world building. These are the pens that I use when I've printed off my work and I'm editing. Because the nibs are fine, it helps me be able to put marks between certain words that I need to change, edit or erase. Early in my writing journey, I used to write very late at night and into the early morning. So sometimes I'd be up till 2, 3 in the morning writing, and I would usually have just one. Not very good for my eyes, but I've just got used to that. And now, when it comes to writing, I usually find I still prefer it to be slightly darker. I can't write with the main light on. I really need to have it so that it's just got this right atmosphere and mood and setting. Doesn't matter what I'm doing in my novel, this is the atmosphere I like to write in. Of all the writing tools that I have tried, I always come back to Scrivener. It is the number one tool that I use for my novel, for my world building. I put my notes in there. I can hold videos, images. It is a complete and comprehensive writing application that has never let me down, and it's got tutorials to guide you through, and they're always there, which is perfect. So I still refer to them. I also love writing in this mode. This is my favorite way to write. I can change the screen color to whatever color I choose, and I can have it bright, I can have it dark, I can have it green, I can have it deep blue like this, or even darker. I love this feature. I also like that at the bottom I can access other features while I'm in this mode. So it can help me if I want to focus, for example, have the typewriter mode going so that it's always in the center of the screen. So I love this. This is brilliant. These are the tools that I have used to help create a ritual that have worked for me. So whatever you do, find the things that work for you to create your writing ritual, the things that will help you show up and enjoy your practice, because it is, after all, your routine, your writing. Use the things that help you and encourage you to show up. Thank you so much for joining me here on The Shy Creative. Do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.